leaders at the G7 summit have issued a stark warning for the global economy. In a joint statement, they agreed global growth remains below its potential and that there are risks of weak economic growth. They also expressed concern over the ongoing and large-scale movements of refugees that needed a global response. The word China featured only in the declaration, with concerns over the situation in the South China Seas. Well, Mayu Yoshida is at that summit in Ishishima and joins us now. Good morning to you, Mayu. So what are the main takeaways that we should have from this summit?
Good morning, Kamali. Well, it's definitely the global economy. The G7 nations even said that global growth is the urgent priority, and they came up with an economic initiative. Now, they said the G7 will use all policies of fiscal, structural, monetary to boost global demand and create more jobs. But they sort of failed to land on the same ground regarding fiscal stimulus. Now, Japan and few other nations wanted fiscal stimulus, but Britain and Germany didn't want to spend public money at all to boost growth. So they said what they came up with is that it's up to each country regarding the amount and the timing of fiscal spending. Now, other points they discussed were women empowerment, anti-terrorism, North Korea. Japan said it'll offer a better schooling environment for 50,000 girls across the globe. And also, U.S. President Barack Obama said mentioned that the Islamic State is a greater risk than Pyongyang, and the leaders also discussed cybersecurity, climate change, and global health. But the global economy was definitely the top of the list of what they discussed. Kamali.
Absolutely, and so the elephant not in the room, but just across the water, was China. They came up in discussions, both economically and militarily. Can you tell us any more about that?
Sure. Well, regarding the economy, that's one of the reasons why Japan made the global economy as the top priority agenda, because demand in China is slowing, and that's pressuring the global economy. Now, when they talked about maritime securities, though, they didn't exactly name China, but they said they were concerned about the situation in the East and South China Sea, and they basically said to everyone, keep peace and don't be mean. Now, what's interesting is that China actually hit back at G7 yesterday, saying that, hey, G7 leaders, just focus on talking about the economy and don't even talk about us. So it'll be interesting what China will say at the upcoming G20 meeting in China coming up in September. Kamali.
Okay, well, Mayu, thanks for joining us there. Thank you.